Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today, we got something very simple, okay? And we're going to be, guessing the divisions, guessing, maybe the playoff picture too. Maybe we'll do a little fun like that. But I was going to do all of the teams, like records, but that's going to take 7,000 centuries, so I'm not going to do that. I will, when the season starts, I will, do every week's predictions. So you guys will see that as well. Those will be posted probably once every week at least. So I'll show you guys on screen what we are about to do. All right. So right here, we got all four teams in the AFC East. And this one's probably one of the easier divisions to do. It's probably just going to be like the top two, and then we know 3 and 4. So let's just go basic rundown. Patriots went to the Super Bowl last year, lost. I low-key forget what they even drafted or what they picked up, or what they lost. They did pick up AJ Brown though, I think for sure. Um, and the Bills, I don't even know what they did either. They picked up like CJ Gardner Johnson, so kind of the same teams there. The Dolphins, they don't have Tua anymore. They don't have Waddle anymore. I don't know. They have nobody. They basically have nobody now. The Jets got what, David Bailey. That's about it. So this is actually a very tough division when you look at it in perspective of who's going to be, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's start off with 4. I'm probably gonna put the Jets at 4. I just don't know if they have upside over the Dolphins. Quinn Ewers, is he going to be starting for the Dolphins, or did they pick someone up for QB? I don't know. I'm going to keep them at 3, though, for sure. Then we got the Pats and the Bills. This one's very tough, very tough. I think I'm going to keep it where it's at, okay? I think Bills do have a great season. I think they probably go like 11-6. But I think the Patriots can beat that, and I think they can go 12-5. So I think this is going to be the AFC East side of things. And then let me make sure I got the next frame. All right, next we got AFC North. This is going to be very tough, okay? This is going to be very tough. Now, this is basically if you believe or if you don't believe. And what I mean by that is, do you believe in the Bengals? Do you believe in the Steelers? Do you believe in the Ravens even? I'm keeping Browns at 4. It's kind of the obvious pick. Maybe they won't even be 4th. Who knows? But like I said, I think it's really belief. I think in this division, the Ravens have the best chance of being the best team in this division. If they stay healthy and they play well, they are for sure the first in this division. Then it's like, okay, 2-3 with the Bengals and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh with no Mike Tomlin anymore. This might be the year they actually somehow miss out on the playoffs. I expect the Browns to have I expect them to go 2-15. Steelers 8-9. Bengals 10-7. And Ravens like 11-6, 12-5 range. That's what I expect, okay? Is that what's going to happen? Probably not. But I think that's pretty good standings there. All right. All right, now we go to the AFC South, which is also pretty tough too. Very tough division. I'm probably going to keep Titans at 4. Just because I feel like the Colts, even if they have a bad team or not, they still play pretty solid. I'm not sure what's good with their quarterback room. I don't even know, to be honest. I don't keep up with the NFL as much as the NBA, but I mean, I know that they have Anthony Richardson, so I don't know. Is he starting? I have no idea, but it's okay. It doesn't deny my ball knowledge. It's just, I got to get back locked in. I'm not locked in, all right? The free agency to me for NFL is too hard to keep up with, so it's all good. We'll see when it comes weekdays, First and second is pretty tough here, even. I think it's going to be between these two teams. CJ Stroud, being an Ohio State fan, I really like him. He's a really solid QB. He hasn't shown that he actually has the weapons, though. You know what I mean? The Jags play tough, man. They play very tough. Is Tank Dell going to be back this season? Probably. Maybe the wide receiver room's a little bit better. The defense is always good. I'm not really sure about who the Jags even have on defense. I low-key don't even remember. I think I'm going to trust the Texans here. I don't know if that's the right call, but that's what I'm gonna keep it at, is the Texans taking that division. So far, we've been pretty, we haven't done anything crazy yet, okay? Now here's where it starts, all right? Now listen up. I'm a Raiders fan, all right? We're last. It's okay, all right? I'll admit it. I'm unbiased, okay? We're last. And here's the reason why. It's gonna be really just this, because this is 3-4. It's just gotta be 3-4. My expectations for my Raiders is probably 6 wins. 6, 7. 6, 7 wins, I feel like that's fair. Okay. Could get more than that, could get less than that. It just depends, man. It really just depends. Chargers, man, they're just so bad. Like, what is up with the Chargers? What did they do? Number one, last year they lost everybody. I don't know what they did. They lost everybody somehow. So they have nobody. They have literally 0 people. Keenan Allen came back. Is he still there? I don't even know. They still suck. They're third for sure. Now, Pats and Broncos is tough, right? Broncos had a very, very, very good season, and they literally got better, I think, as well. So that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. The Chiefs they have not been as consistent as they were in the years prior. So that's the issue with taking them in the first seed. Especially since I didn't see much in terms of like off-season acquisitions. So I'm going to keep it like this. This is probably what a lot of people are thinking too, so it's not really a crazy take or anything. I thought I was going to have some crazy takes in here, but apparently there hasn't been any yet, so we don't have to worry about it. Next up, NFC East. Again, I don't think there's going to be a crazy take here. I'm keeping Giants at 4. This is very tough, right? 1 through 3 is tough. I think Eagles are fair to be like, okay, let's keep them 1, but I don't know, man. What if Commanders really just go insane? Call me crazy, bro. I mean, nah, that's... Then it could look like this. It's just like, it's very hard to determine this 1 through 3. Because that's what it's really kind of been in the past years, has been this 3. Commanders have started to make a jump. I feel like they are better than the Cowboys. I think this would be the basic picks right here. But I think we're going to do something interesting because this is my picks. And we are going to, we're going to keep it like this. We're going to keep it like this. I think the coaching and game planning from the Eagles is still light years ahead of what the Commanders and Cowboys have going on. So I think that's fair. All right, next up, we got the NFC North. This one's like very tough. Very, very, very tough. Vikings going last. Their quarterback is Kyler Murray, right? Or JJ McCarthy. I'm sick to my stomach. They're last for sure. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking this switch right here, and I think that's good. Now, I think the Bears, man, I think they're a really good team. Caleb Williams he's the Iceman, dog. He's the Iceman. He's cold. He's cold with it. I'm not going to lie. I respect his drip, bro. I respect his game. I respect everything he brings to the table. I think he completely transforms this Bears team, man, who haven't been good since, bro, I don't even know. Maybe Devin Hester punt returns, bro. Kick returns, maybe. Jay Cutler. I don't know, man. But, yeah. Detroit and Green Bay is very tough. I mean, Detroit's defense is going to be better this year. Oof. Yeah, I like it. I like it where it's at. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if Detroit was above Bears because I feel like Detroit could have 11, 12 win season. Like that, they could have that for sure. Especially with the Bears. I think Bears can have an 11 win season as well. So I think it's going to be very close. I don't know if they play each other in the last 2 to 3 weeks, but that's a big game for them. Next up, we're on to the NFC South, where this one's also very close. Very close. I think already in the back of my head, I have Saints being last place, which is okay. Panthers, they pulled it through last year, right? They did win the division because, and I've said this a lot, Baker Mayfield can't win division games, which I think is very huge. And, the Buccaneers played out of their minds last year, and it came down to those last division games, and they just couldn't win them. So I don't know if I can really trust them to really win the division. I like the duo in Tet and Bryce Young out there in Carolina. I trust them a little bit more. Falcons, they have Tua and Michael Penix. I think they're good at the 3 spot. I think this is the perfect NFC South. And I think this will probably, when I look back at this at the end of the season, hopefully I'm right. I think this will be it. All right, and the last but not least, we got the NFC West division. Another tough one. Another tough one. But I feel like this one's going to be short and simple. Cardinals last. I'm going to keep Seahawks number 1 because I trust them because they are Super Bowl winners. So you got to give them that trust. Rams second. 49ers third. I think that's perfect. I wouldn't even be mad with changing this like this, but I think it'll be close. I think they'll be within one win range regardless. So I think this will probably be this. These are one of the best teams in the NFC for sure, other than maybe the Bears, getting that 1 seed. So I think that's pretty good, honestly, with the division. All right, next we have the wild card prediction, I guess, that you have to do. To be honest, this is gonna be pretty easy as well for me. The Bills. Miami's definitely not making wild card. Jets, no. I think Bengals can make it, squeak through. I don't think Pittsburgh is going to make it this year, man. Something about it, man. It's weird. Like, yes, they have Aaron Rodgers, but guys, he's 4,300. Okay, he's 4,300 years old. We can't trust on 4,300-year-old Aaron Rodgers. And plus, they don't have Mike Tomlin, who gets them to the playoffs every year. You know, Jaguars, I think, could sneak through. Oh shoot, I forgot. I have to pick only 3. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Reverse. I'm lying. I'm going with the Chiefs. Okay? I like this. We got Chiefs, Bengals, Bills. Okay, now that's like, okay, bro, you're basic, right? And maybe you're right. You know, maybe the Bengals play like trash and it's the Jaguars that sneak through, you know? But I think you just got to go with safety. And I think that looking into this season, I can see that though. Bengals have a really good team. It's if they can stay healthy and execute. Bills always make the playoffs. I'm not worried about that. And Chiefs, can Patrick Mahomes stay healthy? Because he can carry the whole damn team to the playoffs. You know what I mean? So it's fine. I like that. Commanders, I think, can make it through. Oh, this is tough, man. Oh my god. This is insane. Yeah, this is tough to choose from. I'm not gonna lie. I think Lions, Packers might fall short. Because I'm going to go Rams. There it is. There it is. I finished. So, just looking at it back. AFC East, Pats, Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. I feel like that's pretty obviously fair. AFC South can change. Jaguars could win that division. AFC West, I feel like that's pretty good where it's at. NFC East, you know, maybe the Commanders take first there. Detroit could be first in the NFC North, and I think NFC South is fire, and NFC West could change as well. So I think that's pretty fair. We will come back by the end of the season and see. Well, we'll already be watching. So we'll already know what's been going on throughout these weeks. So, hey, time will tell. I hope I didn't, let your guys' team down. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm going to be locking in on football. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice, short, and simple. See you guys when I see you next. Peace.